Hello everyone, this will be my recap of the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen. Alright, let's go! The series follows Itadori Yuji, who was born with supernatural strength. But as you know,
with great power comes great responsibility.
Which is exactly what his grandfather told him before logging out of life. After his grandfather's passing, Yuji meets Megumi, who's in search of a special grade cursed object. From my understanding, cursed objects are basically objects with a lot of negative energy imbued into them. And the special cursed object that Megumi is looking for is Sukuna's finger. This man Sukuna is known as the most powerful sorcerer from over 1,000 years ago, and happened to have 4 arms and 20 fingers. Each finger being a special grade cursed object, which is the highest classification they're given. But no worries, because our boy Yuji starts gobbling them up. Hey.
What did he say?
After swallowing the first finger, Sukuna takes over Yuji's body and starts fighting Megumi. But he is quickly stopped by Gojo, the current best sorcerer in the world. But I like to call him Mr. Sparkles. Anyways, Gojo then explains the world of Jujutsu Sorcerers to Yuji, where he is then presented with 2 options. First option is that he is unalived on the spot, and the finger that he consumed goes along with him. This is important because the fingers normally can't be destroyed on their own. But if you give that finger a host body like Yuji, then unalive Yuji and the curse would die with him. Which brings us to the second option, which is that Yuji stays alive and consumes as many fingers as he can before he's unalived. The only reason why this is a possibility in the first place is that whenever Sukuna takes over Yuji's body, Yuji is able to regain control whenever he wants, which is unheard of, especially since it's Sukuna that's possessing him. Anyways, fast forward a little bit and our trio is formed, which consists of Yuji, Megumi, and Nobara. After a few episodes of bonding, they're sent on a mission that goes horribly wrong. During this mission, they fight a special grade curse, forces Yuji to let Sukuna come out and fight. But in doing so, Sukuna shows Yuji why you're not supposed to make a deal with the devil. Because Sukuna forces Megumi to fight him after pulling out Yuji's heart, which means if and when Yuji regains control of his body again, he will die of blood loss. Which is exactly what he does in order to protect Megumi. But a few days later, after making a shady deal with Sukuna, Yuji comes back to life and has a short training arc. Fast forward a little bit and you have a competition between Tokyo Jujutsu High, which is where Yuji goes, and their sister school, Kyoto Jujutsu High. Before the competition can conclude, special grade cursed spirits invade. But they also make sure to keep Gojo out because if they let Gojo in, it'd be over in a jiffy, no lube. And while Gojo tries to get into the barrier that was promptly put up just to keep him out, Yuji and a guy by the name of Aoi do this.
Thank you so much, best friend!
And proceed to have the best tag team fight in this show against a cursed spirit by the name of Hanami. Even though they were doing really good, in the end they were saved by Gojo, who broke through the barrier. But after the dust settles and they play some baseball, it was revealed that the real reason why the cursed spirits invaded was to steal one of Sukuna's fingers and something called a death painting, which isn't really even a painting. The painting trapped 3 cursed spirits who are brothers. Those 3 brothers were released by a cursed spirit by the name of Mahito. Yuji, Nobara, and Megumi were then sent out to investigate suspicious activities at a middle school. Megumi then finds out that if he doesn't stop the cursed spirit, his sister's life will be in danger. Luckily for Megumi though, he was able to do a domain expansion and defeat the cursed spirit. At the same time, both Yuji and Nobara were able to defeat 2 of the death painting brothers. And with that, they were able to secure 1 more of Sukuna's fingers, which Sukuna consumed before Yuji could even react. The season then ends with our trio being recommended for the grade 1 status for their accomplishments. And yeah, I hope I answered all of your questions, but if I didn't, be sure to leave a comment. I read them all. So if you like that video or want to see more like it, leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And if you like Jujutsu Kaisen, you'll definitely like Demon Slayer. That's right on the screen. That's it.